There's my babies.
They're competing for one of barbecue's biggest badges of honor at a rib cook-off that rivals all others.
You can talk about Memphis and May, Kansas City, Royal, but this is the Big Daddy dog.
It's the Reno Rib Cook-Off.
First place right here, Texas Thunder.
Well, I think we're the best.
Whatever it takes to win, we're going to do it.
25 teams battle for thousands of dollars in prize money, plus the coveted title of Grand Champion. Stoking their fires and mixing their sauce, some of America's best barbecue teams prepare for one of the biggest contests in the country, the Best in the West Nugget Rib Cook-Off. The event is now in its 16th year.
This is the World Series, this is the Super Bowl, whatever you want to call it. This is it for cooking ribs.
Fighting for this year's title and the grand prize of $7,500 are 25 barbecue champs and their tireless cooking teams. One thing that sets this competition apart from the others is that cooking teams must feed huge crowds of ravenous rib fans all week long.
We're expecting over 300,000 people this year, and they're going to probably consume 148,000 pounds of ribs, if last year is any indication.
Each team stocks up with an average 200 cases or 6,000 pounds of ribs. They spend an average of $17,000 for their supply. After 5 days of vending, teams must turn in the same ribs to the judges that they serve to the public.
Appreciate it. Best of luck. Thank you.
Created by the Nugget Casino Hotel, this invitation-only contest offers $14,500 in prize money.
While we do have $7,500 as the grand prize, I think the money is secondary. It is bragging rights for these guys, and they like being able to say that they won the Best in the West Nugget Rib Cook-Off.
Teams compete in 3 categories: Best Ribs, Best Sauce, and People's Choice. 25 teams competing for a $7,500 grand prize.
We toss them and turn them, and then we sauce them and burn them, baby. Woo.
Teams can use any blend of spices and cook their ribs however they like, but they all use the same brand and cut of ribs for the main rib competition.
St. Louis style rib is a portion of the rib where they take a brisket piece off, and it's a real hearty. The baby back ribs are a little bit thinner. The St. Louis style ribs have a little more meat on them, and great taste.
We make all of our rib cookers use those ribs so that none of them are using a special rib from a different part of the country. It's a completely level playing field.
The People's Choice category is a different story, as teams don't have to use the ribs provided. Barbecue teams at the Reno Rib Cook-Off are busy smoking and grilling for a hungry crowd.
I've had ribs all over America, but you don't get them like you get them here.
A line of people, so not moving my place in line, that's for sure.
Thousands of hungry rib fans wait as long as 45 minutes for a taste of championship ribs.
Absolutely fantastic.
Go. Absolutely the best.
Once the ribs are seasoned, they hit the smoker at 225 degrees for 3 hours.
Do not get in a hurry cooking ribs because they will burn on the outside.
Tommy's up against 24 other cooking teams from around the country, each one a self-proclaimed expert. Each team brings their own brand of barbecue with regionally distinct recipes.
We're from the Southwest. You want to kind of have that great bold taste of the Southwest in your chest. That's one of my slogans.
In Chicago, people like a lot of barbecue sauce and a little bit of a sweeter sauce, too.
What is a perfect rib? A Texas rib. You got to marry that seasoning and the sauce together.
This year, one of the categories in the competition is for Best Sauce. To win the $500 prize, teams must create original recipes that stand out. Whether they're rubbed down with a blend of hot chili powder or smothered in a rich fruit-based sauce, there's plenty of pork to please every palate here at the Reno Rib Cookoff.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Want a bite?
Lining Nevada's smoky streets in the shadow of the Nugget Casino are 25 of the best barbecue teams in America.
If they won, that is a big deal. You can put out the big sign. You can get a tattoo on your chest for that, baby.
With $14,500 in prize money, everyone means business.
The competition is very fierce, actually.
So they want to get on that stage.
It's like winning the gold medal at the Olympics, you know?
Teams compete in 3 categories: best ribs, best sauce, and people's choice. Hubert Green's sweet meat cooking team has competed here for 16 years. Whenever he and Butch meet up on the circuit, they swap samples to see how their ribs stack up.
Well, okay, it's a deal. Swap or swap.
After one bite, Butch knows what he's up against.
Oh, boy. Boy, mine's trouble.
So how does Butch measure up?
Oh! You gonna be all right? You gonna need mouth to mouth?
Good rib, bud.
Hubert carts around his pet armadillo when he competes, a 2,200-pound cooker named Bubba that made the journey all the way from Texas.
This nose, we designed it to shove logs up in the firebox, and all your heat and smoke comes up and over and out the tail.
His signature hunk of steel is more for show. The main cooker is behind the scenes.
A new one like this one costs about $28,000.
Texas pride is not in short supply today.
Ooh, got him, baby. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Joey Sutphen and his Texas Thunder are confident as could be.
What is a perfect rib? A Texas rib.
His smoking gun, a 6-shooter smoker.
The barrel is my smokestack, and the sight is the damper. You close it, you get more smoke. You open it, you get more fire.
It's Joey's way of telling fellow competitors, don't mess with Texas barbecue.
Because you can sear that seasoning into that piece of meat, and then you start tossing and turning it with this small firebox and this good draw and this stack here. It just pushes that heat and that smoke right over the top of those ribs. Like you bring back things you didn't steal, I'm telling you, they're all for good.
No one would argue that Texas is one of the barbecue capitals in the country.
I've had ribs all over America, but you don't get them like you get them here.
Judges have to sample ribs and sauce from 25 different booths.
Well, this is very, very serious business for these cooks. So therefore, we make this very, very serious business for the judges.
Beautiful. How about this one right here?
They have to give us the ribs that we ask for, so therefore they can't have their special secret ribs in the back that they're holding out for the competition while they serve the public a different type of rib.
Let's go with this one right here. Got her? That is 4.
They say, I want that one, that one, that one. So you just kind of stand back and hold your breath, and and you're still your bundle of nerves.
Alrighty.
After all the entries are picked up, the judges start the challenging task of choosing a winner. They score the ribs on 3 criteria: appearance, tenderness, and the most important, taste.
The taste should be zippy, and it should awaken your taste buds. And sweetness is okay, but it should not be overpowering, but it has to be there.
For the sauce category, judges look for color, viscosity or thickness, and taste, with equal consideration given to the 3.
My biggest challenge as a judge is making sure that everybody I judge gets a fair shake.
The cooks are very serious about this. There is a lot at stake for them. And because they're so serious, we have to be serious. So it's serious fun.
It's Hubert Green, Fast Eddie from Sweet Meat. Definitely one of the grandfathers of barbecue here.
Well, it's great to be up here again. And thanks to everybody for coming out, doing a good job.
Thank you very much.
That's why we're lovers, we're lookers, and we're barbecue cookers.
Some of the best barbecue cookers in the West gave it their all this week. Tommy Houston, certainly not the least among them.
I never expected this. I mean, to come out here and compete with the best in the West and finish first is just, it's awesome. Oh, man.